Okay, update on the music. So I've been making my way through some of your suggestions. Trevor something, The Patrician's Choice. My Spotify Rewind had like Gunship and The Midnight on it. So a lot of those songs I've already heard before. Beautiful pick. Now I'm making my way through King Gizzard Wizard, Lizard Wizard, and the King of the Gizzard Wizard Lizard people, whatever. Something. And let me tell you something. This album sucks. But then when you get to the end and then you rewind it, and then you press play again, then it's like, okay, wait a minute. Now I feel like I'm getting it. Because the first time through, it's horrible. It's awful. And then when you listen to it again, you're like, wait a minute. Okay, now I think like I'm getting it a little bit. And then when you listen to it again, and you're like, okay, now I'm kind of vibing. Now I'm feeling this. It's one of those where you got to listen to it multiple times before it like sinks in properly. But let me tell you about this one. Waxahachie St. Cloud sucks a bag of dick. Let me tell you about this one. This is awful. This is just awful. I hate everything about this. I'm the drummer of the band. I'm trying to edit. I need music so that I can edit and zone into it. And this is just... No. I want all. It's the biggest pile of bantha piss that I've ever heard of. So anyway, episode 2, Churn. We're all part of the Churn. Suleiman Al-Khmari. What? More Philip goodness?
A tenth of all you collect.
No ties here.
And no prisoner killed without permission from the controlling faction. And I haven't given you my permission.
Haven't given you my permission.
Who are you to tell us who we can kill?
I am Kamina Drummer.
What?
Respect my clip.
They're not gonna make it easy.
What?
The fun in that.
Pirate Captain Droomer?
They target
What? You owe us tithes, tenth of what you collect. Everybody here's gonna die. They have to lock it in. That's cool. I'm not too sure, but I like it. She doesn't care that they're pirating peaceful vessels as long as she gets her cut. So she's completely like disenfranchised with the belt.
I never thought I'd actually find it.
What? Drummer? What? I like it. I like it though. I feel like maybe she's disenfranchised with everything that happened and she's just doing her own thing solo with her own crew. I mean, she's stopping it from killing people, so that's still good, but I have to imagine this guy goes to jail. Because, Homegirl brought up, if you go to prison, I won't bail you out. So I'm assuming that's something I need to pay attention to. Plus, he's a thief. Although, I gotta admit, it is pretty weird. I gotta admit, this is kind of weird seeing, like, Earth-ass Earth, and that's probably him from back in the day, you know. But I gotta be weird. It gotta be honest, like, sci-fi going through ring gates, doing all that stuff, and then seeing just, like, yeah, you're wandering around Baltimore, and that's, you know, buildings and skylines and, like, the piping. It's a weird juxtaposition.
Something I can do.
Looks like he recognizes who this guy is.
Maybe.
With the little head nod thing. Okay, well, bye. Oh. And now this guy recognizes him too.
I'm Charles.
This is really weird. This is like throwing me through a loop because there's like fucking basic bitch microwave. It's not like even the apartments on Ceres had refrigerator and microwave and stuff, but they looked like, oh, this is 20 whatever 77 or something. This is weird seeing just like mattresses in like a normal apartment. Not that it's a bad thing, it's just throwing me through a loop, like compared to the proto-molecule stuff, compared to all 4 seasons of flying around in space, and then when you see Earth, you see Avasarala, you see that one like building a few times with the mirror hall with all the drones around everywhere, and then you see the sewer section, which in my head was like, okay, that's like the slum type equivalent. But then to see just like, no, here's a normal city with all the normal people. It's I don't know if anybody else like experienced that, but like looking at this is weird to look at.
But there was so much she kept to herself.
I think the music really sells this. This actor really sells it.
What am I going to do?
Charles.
T sounds great.
Back.
Oh,
What was his name?
Now I got
Eric.
some shit.
That's all I know.
I got somebody to beat up.
Back.
I like how they in the context of there's how do I say this? There's actually not much there if you break it down for like who was Lydia and what does she do and what kind of person was she and all that stuff. There's like not a lot of meat in the sentences, but there's enough that you can build your own image of it. Like they don't outright say this was the type of person she was and this is what she did and this is who she was and whatever. It's like the sentences are very thin, I guess, but you can grasp onto them and build up that profile for yourself and kind of fill in the blanks for yourself, which I like a lot more than overtly just telling you, oh, Lydia was a prostitute or Lydia was the whatever headmistress or something, and then you did this and then you started doing this and she did this and you did this and she was whatever. They like kind of hint at it. I don't judge anybody for their past life, what they do to make rent. Like you can, okay, I'm thinking she was like this, they used you for the Johns. Okay, I'm thinking this is what that household must have looked like and must have been like. She did a favor for some. Okay, I'm thinking like, I like that a lot.
Your problem is? Oh, my dick's too big.
Grow the fuck up, man.
What your problem is?
Tell me.
You think that someone's an underdog. That means they're the good guy.
He's talking about the belt and Murtry. That's what he's saying. Fucking Monica. Monica.
That someone is going after the proto-molecule.
What else are you doing? You gonna stay here for 18 hours? Exactly. Well, that can't be good.
Monica?
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 Look at this. Look at his handprint. That's not good. Uh-oh. Fred Johnson.
Fred, we have a problem.
Uh-oh.
I know he'll take a bullet for me.
I'm pretty sure I already have.
Why are you shutting me out?
I like this too. This right there. Looks like she's using it for punching bags. Or, you know, like padding on the wall. It's all bloody there.
This is a rounding error on what's being moved.
You're not selling this shit, right?
Of course not.
It's not stealing, okay? We take a fraction of a penny and then we deposit it into our own account. It's not stealing, all right?
That's good.
Yeah, Admiral Sovietier, Asteria Naval Base, clearance level 5. Duties classified.
Happens to someone.
No, on the average. I just need you to give him a message. Tell him Amos Burden wants to talk.
Man, why don't you go fuck yourself?
Please stop hitting me.
So each of them individually represents a
This is probably going to be important later on.
attention in your freshman year. Bravo.
Maybe.
Adapt to the new reality.
I'm fucking totally
Remain faithful
entranced
to our overarching
with this
goals.
conversation, this speech.
In these of our
Look at
purpose.
this. Look at 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 that. Look, 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 look. Look at all these people. And then look at this guy right here.
And remain faithful to our
Just. I don't know. I like it. I like the lighting.
overarching goal. Thank you all.
It's a good ass speech.
Let a stolen Martian ship for an Earther captain. I don't think we have much to say to each other.
Yeah. When you put it like that.
It's been a long term. Here. Duty calls.
Emily? Maybe?
Find out why he's here.
Already on it?
Emily, maybe? This looks like one of the kids I found running around Cyberpunk. Just everybody has a gun. Something. A stroid, as I like to say. A stroid.
I know he won't say it, but he does. He's back at Columbia now, getting ready for the semester.
Sly smile there.
If you went to him, you could patch things up.
What I'm doing here is still important. Arjun understands that.
Was her pride
Maybe
probably
he
wouldn't let her do
understands
that.
You would rather do anything than admit this part of your life is done.
Prefer not to be involved in these discussions, you're more than welcome to submit your thoughts in writing.
Understood.
Good. Now, get back to work.
Not
Once
used
we
to
have
that.
the situation in hand, we'll resume normal traffic.
Get it back, guys.
Not the way to do
Guys?
it. Even if I could find her, I can't track down who took her and run this at the very same time.
Guys! What'd you do?
There's a button, I pushed it.
What did you do?
How you go through life.
Look, there's a...
Or a shipping
From her eye? Monica. Kind of does look like a shipping container, right? Nice-a. I like the music. To infinity and be... Oh. Air hissing. Uh-oh. Crypto climate, container interference, Bay 53, 54. Can't really read pod control. Can't really read anything else.
Something on thermals.
Stowage system, bottom, yeah, can't really read much else. What? a little pod. It's pretty cool. Seems like it would be the wrong pod though, right? Wouldn't this be the wrong pod?
This is carrying live soil.
Yeah.
That's why it had.
Back to the letterbox on this one as well. I mean, yeah, like, same thing like New Terra. It's just different, different feel.
Trying to figure how you're gonna get back out?
Something like that. This fucking huge compound. This is like Bruce Wayne.
Here, there's only one Amos.
What?
What the fuck are you doing, Timmy?
Lydia would not want him sleeping in an alley, so I don't either.
Huh.
That's all this is.
You do one job for me, then I'll let him keep the house. One final job.
Shit! You should have just said so. You scared the fuck out of me coming to my place like this.
That was not my intention.
Yeah, the old guy can stay. I don't give a shit. Hang on, we'll drink on it.
And I like, I mean, this guy, so I like this guy's office because it just says a lot about him. His entire compound is like sequestered away. This office with all these antiques and how rich this guy is. He's got drug dealers, little kids working for him. Like he's so far removed from the people that he's above or that he works for. And, people that work for him, sorry. Gotta make sure he drinks, right? Because it could be poison.
Good.
There's just one other thing.
You've changed. What the hell happened to you out there?
And he walks with a limp.
It's good seeing you again, Eric.
Okay, now I'm 100% confident he's going to be arrested. That was the second time that's brought up. I'm betting all my money. I mean, I don't know if they're actually brothers. You did good, brother. They just consider themselves brothers. But I like, for him, these would be old motorcycles. Clearly has old baseball memorabilia. I don't know. I like the juxtaposition from this guy to Amos in the cafe looking at the kid with the gun with blood all over him. Like, that was me. That's where we were. I thought for sure that guy was going to ask him, like, oh, you do one final job for me. I thought that was going to happen, but I was wrong. So what do I know?
Hold on. There's a medical team on the way. You just got a dose of hyperoxygenated blood. Packs a wallop.
Look at her
If
face.
I would have found you dead, put a hole in your seal, so good job.
You held your temper pretty well.
I wanted to slap that condescending smile off her face.
After the kindness you showed her when your positions were reversed.
She should think before toughening her.
Kids will be along shortly to push them out to pasture.
Fuck that.
I just can't wait to be king. Oh, can't sing that.
Maybe not piracy then. Maybe something to do with the mission the Asami was on.
That would be the place to start.
Oh.
I know what you're doing.
Oh.
Is it working?
What? Yeah. Yeah. It was kind of cool.
Hey, what you doing on my taco, man?
Oh no.
No.
Oh no. Oh, thought some shit blew up. Sitting on the docks watching the shuttles take off. Drummer. I can see why they chose the different format in presenting Baltimore. Again, the same reasons thematically. It's quite different. It's weird seeing. It was throwing me off looking at that guy's apartment. It's weird being so far in the future, being so far in the future, and not seeing normal everyday things like they are in that guy's mansion, right? Where they're in glass boxes, where they're like artifacts, like, oh, here's an old microwave. This is an artifact from 2020. It's weird seeing that guy living in an apartment that you might live in today. I think there was a thermostat that looked like a little updated whatever, but going from Ceres and Eros and Medina Station and Tycho, and then that ring, they assaulted on the ring, like every location they've been on. Even New Terra in a way, right? It's the Belters, and it feels like so foreign and different. But coming back to Earth, I guess that's what there's a better way to describe it. It really, to me, it really feels like you are coming back to Earth. So, good job, I guess. That just struck me. That's like I don't know. I just noticed it when he walked in the apartment. Like it feels like this is Earth. As opposed to when we would see Bobby when she was on Earth and in that like kind of hotel and looking out the window, and it all felt like very, okay, this is a sci-fi Earth. Like this felt like normal people Earth. I thought he was seeing a version of a kid, and that was an allegory to him when he was a kid, but I think he's just revisiting moments from his past. And then the little hints they dropped about Amos and that name, that's kind of intriguing. Timothy, he can take this name, become a different person, and leave. I'm assuming maybe he's going to see Clarissa, unless it's a different person. That's the only other person I can think is on Earth that he would care to visit, unless it's a totally different person or whatever. The thing with Drummer at the beginning, I'm excited to see her again. The only thing I can think is like disillusionment with how things were being run with Fred Johnson and Dawes, and then just realizing if I become my own force or my own threat, I can at least stop them from killing people. Maybe that's what she's doing, maybe not. But hey, this is the way the belt is, and these people are always going to bicker and fight. People in charge are always going to do the same stupid shit over and over and over. I believed in Fred. I followed Fred. And even Fred ended up being the same conniving, like, you know, bastard that everybody else was. This is kind of what I'm thinking. And so if I just lead this crew, and whatever, I might be wrong, but if I just lead this smaller crew, I can be in charge, I can be a threat, and kind of invoke my own sense of justice or peace, whatever. I like the Drummer thing. I like the Holden thing. We didn't see Naomi at all. I like Alex. I don't know. Season 5, I like it. I'm enjoying it. Thumbs up from me. And then we get to see Drummer. This is going to be the thumbnail for the next one. 100%. All right. Bye.